I still remember it with absolute clarity. For years, I used to boil 2 eggs every single morning, truly believing I was doing the best possible thing for my health. After all, for decades, we've all been told that eggs are the undisputed king of protein, right? But then one day, during a routine checkup, my doctor looked at me with a serious expression and asked, "Are you certain you're getting enough protein to maintain your muscles?" I chuckled and replied, "Of course, I eat eggs every day." But he just shook his head slowly, and on that day I learned a truth that completely shocked me. It turns out that eggs only provide about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams of weight. That's not bad, but it is definitely not the best. Meanwhile, there are other foods out there that offer 4 or even 5 times that amount. And here is the scariest part. Almost no one over the age of 60 even knows these foods exist. Slowly and silently, a low protein intake causes our precious muscle mass to disappear. This insidious process makes our steps slower, our legs weaker, and the risk of a dangerous fall far more likely. That is why today, I want to share with you the top 10 foods that deliver significantly more protein than eggs. We will rank them from number 10 all the way down to the number 1 food. Surprising ingredient that scientists are now studying to help stroke survivors rebuild lost muscle. It might sound unbelievable, but every claim I am about to share is backed by published scientific research. Before we jump in, please take a second to leave a comment and tell us where in the world you are watching from and how your energy level has been these days. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you. All right, let's get started. Food number 10 is something you've likely seen many times, but never realized just how much strength it could truly give you. The top 10 protein powerhouses. Number 10. Greek yogurt. You've probably heard that Greek yogurt is good for you. But most older adults don't realize just how much muscle-supporting protein is packed into the non-fat strained version. With an impressive 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams, far surpasses a boiled egg, which offers just 6.3 grams. That's nearly double the protein with none of the extra fat. So what makes this type of yogurt so unique? It's all in the preparation. This yogurt is filtered not once, not twice, but 3 times. This process removes much of the liquid whey and lactose, leaving behind a thick, creamy yogurt that is incredibly rich in protein and remarkably gentle on the digestive system. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients discovered something incredible. Seniors who consumed at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein per day were able to preserve 25% more muscle mass over a 12-week period, especially when they paired it with regular walking. That is real, measurable protection against age-related muscle loss. Even better, Greek yogurt is easy to work into your routine. And even individuals with mild lactose sensitivity usually digest it well. Just be sure you're picking the plain, non-fat version, not the varieties loaded with syrupy fruit or added sugars. Want to boost its benefits even further? Add a spoonful of ground flax seeds for fiber or a handful of fresh berries for antioxidants. You can also blend it into your morning smoothie, whip it into a savory dip, or use it as a creamy and healthy dressing base. Now, get ready, because up next is a protein heavyweight that you probably already own. And it may have been sitting untouched in your kitchen cabinet for years. Number 9. Cooked chickpeas. Coming in at number 9, we have cooked chickpeas. Per 100 grams, chickpeas deliver around 11.2 grams of protein, quietly outperforming eggs when it comes to supporting aging muscles. But what makes chickpeas even more valuable is that they don't just bring protein to the table. They're also packed with dietary fiber, something that eggs completely lack. That extra fiber helps keep your digestion on track, regulates your blood sugar levels, and reduces chronic inflammation, all of which play a major role in maintaining muscle as we age. In fact, research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who began swapping out some of their animal protein with plant-based sources, like legumes, experienced up to 26% less muscle loss over time. The reason? Study pointed to lower inflammation levels and healthier gut bacteria, 2 things that legumes naturally help to improve. But that's not all. Chickpeas are also a fantastic source of magnesium, an essential mineral for proper muscle contraction and faster recovery. Without enough magnesium in your diet, your muscles can weaken, tighten, and tire out very easily. To To get the most benefits, it's best to soak chickpeas overnight before cooking. This simple step softens them, improves their digestibility, and increases the amount of nutrients your body can actually absorb. Once they're cooked, the options are endless. Blend them into a creamy hummus with a splash of olive oil and lemon juice. Roast them for a crunchy and satisfying snack, or mix them into hearty stews and curries. But up next is a food that's even smaller, yet surprisingly stronger. Let's talk about the protein-packed bite that most people walk right past in the grocery store. Number 8. Cooked quinoa. Once cooked, quinoa provides about 14 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. That's right, complete protein. Unlike most plant-based foods, quinoa naturally contains all 9 essential amino acids, the ones your body cannot produce on its own. This means your muscles can fully utilize the protein from quinoa to rebuild, recover, and grow stronger. One key reason quinoa stands out for older adults is its high content of lysine. This is an amino acid that plays a major role in muscle repair, calcium absorption, and even collagen production. According to a 2022 study published in Nutrients, older adults who added quinoa to their daily meals saw a 9% boost in their leg strength within just 8 weeks, compared to a control group that was eating plain white rice. To make your quinoa even more effective, consider soaking it overnight. This step helps to lower natural compounds like saponins that can interfere with nutrient absorption, and it boosts how much of the protein your body can actually use. For cooking, try swapping water with bone broth or a low-sodium vegetable stock to add extra minerals. You can also toss in a bit of turmeric and black pepper for a gentle anti-inflammatory effect. For meal ideas, quinoa works beautifully in warm grain bowls, savory breakfasts, or mixed into veggie stir-fries. Top it with mushrooms, greens, or even a soft-boiled egg for a protein-rich and filling meal. The best part is that just 3/4 of a cup per day, eaten regularly, can noticeably improve muscle recovery and energy levels. Now coming up next, it's a protein source often worshipped by athletes, yet strangely forgotten by most seniors. And once you hear what it does, you may never look at it the same way again. Number 7. Pumpkin seeds. At number 7, we have pumpkin seeds, with an impressive 19 grams of protein in every 100 grams. Pumpkin seeds pack nearly twice the protein you'd get from the same amount of eggs. But here's where they truly shine for seniors. It's not just about the protein. They come loaded with magnesium, iron, and zinc 3, essential minerals that many older adults tend to lack, especially beyond the age of 60. Why are these minerals so critical? Magnesium supports proper muscle contractions and helps prevent painful cramping. Iron ensures your muscles get the oxygen they need to function properly and repair themselves. Zinc helps rebuild muscle tissue and keeps your body's recovery systems running smoothly. Without enough of these key nutrients, even a high-protein diet can fall short. Your body simply cannot use the protein efficiently. If those supportive minerals are missing, a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food revealed that eating pumpkin seeds daily helped to cut muscle inflammation by up to 38% in older adults over just 12 weeks. That's not just maintenance. That is a reversal of the hidden, chronic inflammation that silently breaks down muscle tissue over time. To get the most from pumpkin seeds, stick to the raw, unsalted kind. That way, you avoid unnecessary sodium or processing that can cancel out their benefits. Sprinkle them over your Greek yogurt, toss a spoonful into your smoothie, or grind them into a creamy seed butter that's both delicious and incredibly protein-rich. Now, coming up is a food usually seen on gym menus, but when used correctly, can be a game-changer for older adults looking to stay strong and independent. Number 6. Tempeh. In the number 6 spot, we have tempeh, the solid 20 grams of protein per 100 grams. Tempeh goes well beyond what eggs can offer. But what truly sets it apart isn't just the number, it's how that protein is delivered. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh is created from whole soybeans that have been fermented. And that one single process changes everything. Fermentation not only makes the protein easier for older adults to digest, but it also unlocks extra nutrients that protect muscle tissue from age-related breakdown. Tempeh provides all 9 essential amino acids, which means your body has everything it needs to rebuild and maintain muscle. It's also naturally rich in leucine, the specific amino acid that acts as a trigger to kickstart muscle growth. This is especially important after 60, when the body starts responding less effectively to protein signals. But here's a benefit most people completely overlook: gut health. Thanks to its fermentation, Tempeh contains probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that live in your digestive tract. These microbes don't just help with digestion, they directly influence how well your body absorbs and utilizes protein. A major study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with a more diverse and healthy gut microbiome were able to hold on to 18% more lean muscle mass over a year compared to those with poor gut health. Even if their diets were similar, the Tempeh isn't just feeding your muscles, it's giving your gut the tools it needs to unlock that fuel. To make it part of your meals, slice it thin and panzer it with a splash of tamari or apple cider vinegar. This brings out a rich, savory flavor without relying on sugar or heavy oils. You can crumble it into stir-fries, layer it in sandwiches, or sprinkle it over salads. Up next, we're moving into a whole new category of protein that is quietly becoming a game-changer for people over 60. Number 5. Spirulina. At number 5, we have spirulina. For every 100 grams, this vibrant green powder delivers a jaw-dropping 29 grams of protein, which is nearly triple what you get from eggs. Studies show that up to 85% of the protein in spirulina is bioavailable. That means your muscles can absorb and convert it into strength more easily than many animal-based proteins. And since spirulina provides all 9 essential amino acids, including a generous dose of leucine, it delivers a clear message to your aging muscles. It's time to rebuild. But spirulina doesn't stop at protein. It also fights one of the silent enemies of muscle health in seniors: inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation can slow down muscle repair and accelerate muscle loss. Luckily, spirulina contains a unique compound called phycocyanin, which was shown in a 2022 nutrient study to lower C-reactive protein by 32%, helping to improve blood flow so that nutrients can reach and heal muscle fibers faster. You don't need to choke down spoonfuls of powder to get the benefits. The easiest way to use spirulina is to add a single teaspoon to your morning smoothie with banana, spinach, and walnuts, or to stir it gently into warm oatmeal right after cooking. You can also mix it into energy balls made with dates, seeds, and nut butter for a protein-packed snack. If this video has been helpful so far, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Number 4. Hemp seeds. With around 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, we have hemp seeds. Unlike many other plant sources, hemp delivers all 9 essential amino acids in the exact proportions your body needs to build and repair muscle. That's a rare trait. Even quinoa, which is often praised for being a complete protein, doesn't match hemp's amino acid profile as precisely. Why does that matter so much after 60? Because as we age, our body becomes more resistant to protein absorption. A 2021 review in Frontiers in Nutrition found that seniors, who included complete plant proteins like hemp in their daily meals, had better muscle retention, faster recovery after exercise, and less fatigue than those relying on incomplete sources. They're also a rich source of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including a unique one called GLA. GLA has been shown to support joint health, reduce inflammation, and improve mental clarity. The easiest way to use them is raw. Just a spoonful goes a long way. Sprinkle them over warm vegetables, stir them into oatmeal, or blend them into smoothies. Their soft texture and mild nutty flavor make them easy to add to almost anything. One thing to avoid is cooking hemp seeds over high heat, as their delicate oils can break down and lose their benefits. Up next, we're moving toward a protein that doesn't just support recovery. It may help rebuild strength at the cellular level. Number 3, Seitan. At number 3, we have Seitan. It's also known as wheat meat. This dense meat-like food is made from vital wheat gluten, and it delivers a stunning 39 grams of protein per 100 grams. That puts it neck and neck with the highest protein cuts of meat, but without the saturated fat or digestive heaviness that can come with eating animal products. Here's what makes Seitan a standout for people over 60. It's incredibly easy for the body to break down and absorb. During processing, most of the starch and fiber from the wheat are removed, leaving behind a concentrated form of pure protein. That's great news for aging digestive systems, which often struggle to extract nutrients from heavy meals. In fact, research published in 2022 showed that seniors who included plant-based protein isolates, like Seitan in their diet, retained 21% more lean muscle than those who followed a more traditional mixed diet. Seitan is naturally low in fat and carbs, making it a smart option for anyone managing diabetes or cholesterol. And when it comes to cooking, Seitan is incredibly versatile. Its chewy, satisfying texture makes it feel like meat, more so than tofu or tempeh ever could. You can slice it into stir-fries, pan-sear it with garlic and olive oil, or roast it with your favorite marinade. And if that surprised you, hold on tight, because next up is a food that goes even further. Aged for over a year, it melts in your mouth, and thanks to its unique structure, it helps your body absorb protein up to 30% better than meat. Number 2, Parmesan cheese. This might be a surprise, but at number 2 is authentic Parmesan cheese. This cheese delivers an impressive 42 grams of protein per 100 grams. That means it beats eggs, most cuts of beef, and has more than twice the protein of milk or cottage cheese. But the real magic isn't just how much protein it has, it's how easily your body can use it. Because Parmesan is aged for 12 to 36 months. The proteins inside are already partially broken down into free-form amino acids. This makes digestion much easier, which becomes more important as we age, and our enzyme production starts to slow down. A 2019 study in Nutrients found that older adults absorb amino acids from aged cheeses like Parmesan nearly 30% more efficiently than from regular meat. So, you get more benefit per bite with less work for your digestive system. Parmesan also contains a generous amount of leucine, the amino acid your body needs to trigger muscle protein synthesis. Just 30 grams of Parmesan provides over 1.5 grams of leucine, enough to hit the minimum needed to kickstart muscle growth, which is especially important in preventing sarcopenia. To enjoy its full potential, try adding freshly grated Parmesan to warm dishes like roasted vegetables, omelets, or whole grain bowls. Coming up next, our number 1 food isn't something you'll find in the dairy aisle or even the meat section. It's rich, dense, and packed with a type of protein your muscles crave, yet almost no one over 60 is eating it. Number 1, dried fish powder. At the top of our list is dried fish powder. This is made by dehydrating lean fish like cod or pollock. Once all the water's removed, what remains is a fine powder that is almost entirely pure protein. It contains an incredible 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly twice as much as chicken breast, and even higher than many whey-based supplements. Yet it's largely unknown and underused, especially among older adults. The protein in dried fish powder is absorbed quickly and efficiently, meaning your muscles can start using it almost immediately for repair and growth. A 2020 clinical study published in Clinical Nutrition tracked seniors who consumed dried cod powder daily without changing their exercise routines. The participants gained 19% more lean muscle mass in just 10 weeks. No pills, no gym, just high-quality, usable protein. What makes it even more effective is its richness in essential amino acids, especially leucine. Research shows that most older adults don't get enough leucine, but just 25 grams of fish powder provides over 3 grams of it, well beyond the threshold needed to trigger muscle growth. This powder blends easily into soups, stews, mashed vegetables, and even savory oatmeal for a powerful, protein-packed breakfast. It stores well and doesn't require chewing, making it an excellent choice for older adults with a low appetite. Just make sure to choose a food-grade version with no added salt or flavors, because this isn't just a food. It's a therapeutic tool for restoring strength. Now you know that there are so many powerful protein sources out there that go far beyond eggs. From humble chickpeas to potent dried fish powder, these foods don't just add protein to your plate. They help rebuild strength, improve recovery, and protect your independence as you age. Even one small change can make a huge difference. So, which one will you try first? Comment below and let us know. You might just inspire someone else. And if this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the thanks icon below and buy us a small coffee. Every little bit helps us keep creating videos that support your health and freedom. Because staying strong after 60 isn't about luck. It's about knowledge.